Welcome to Family Gamer TV. We're going to be looking at a brand new playset, Disney Infinity, Guardians of the Galaxy. We're in the studio with developers to tell us about all the details. We're going to be looking at the Star-Lord character, we're going to look at his skill tree, we're going to look at him fully leveled up, we're going to look at the first 20 minutes of the game as we play through it. We're going to be looking at multiplayer, we're going to be looking at vehicles. So stay tuned for lots more on Guardians of the Galaxy. Welcome to Family Gamer TV. We're at Studio Gobo, been looking at the new Disney Infinity playset for Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm with studio head Tony Beckwith. Seems like you've got a lot on your plate. There's so much going on, but the game's nearly finished, is it?
It's nearly done, yeah. We've been very, very busy over the last year, but yeah.
This is the Milano, hailing the space station nowhere. Cosmo, buddy, you there? I repeat.
Ronan's necrocraft are gaining on us. What's our next move?
That question implies there was some sort of plan to begin with.
Wait. You stole an Infinity Stone. One of the most powerful objects in the universe. The Ronan the Accuser. One of the most vile despots in the universe. But you have an exit strategy. I am Groot.
Guys, I totally got a plan. I'll tell you in a sec.
We can't take many more hits like that.
What is the problem this time, Star-Lord?
Cosmo, my pal! We're coming in hot with a couple of bogeys on our back.
I see no bogeys, but there are several necrocraft on your tail. And thanks, by the way, for leading Ronan's lackeys here.
Yeah, about that. Ronan might want the thing we're bringing to the Collector.
Sometimes I think it's you who we need shielding from.
Lower the shields already!
I can lower the shields for a moment. Dock quickly. I cannot allow this necrocraft to overrun nowhere.
That should pose no problem. We just lost our speed daggers.
See? My plan worked.
So that's Milano. You've crash landed on nowhere. And so we're going to start with Star-Lord.
Congratulations! This Disney Infinity figure is now connected to your profile.
So basically,
some necrocraft made it through our shields. I suggest you make your delivery quickly.
so you've stolen an Infinity Stone from Ronan and you're delivering it to the Collector on the space station Nowhere. Cosmo's lowered the shields to allow your shipping, but it's also allowed, unfortunately, some Scarons in. You're now going to try and deliver the Infinity Stone to the Collector. So remember, Star-Lord is a human, he's from Earth, so he tends to use gadgets as his way of powering himself up. Technology is a tech
You're
type
looking for the
character.
Collector, no? He ought to be around here somewhere.
So it's kind of like Uncharted 2 for kids, this opening sequence.
This is running on Xbox One, is that right?
No, this is an Xbox 360 version.
Alright, looks nice, it's 360.
Thank you very much. We've put a lot of time and effort into the graphics this year.
The mission guide indicates the direction and distance to your next mission.
Okay, so this is the toy box
Radar will
narrator,
show you
and he's
what's
giving you
around
some
you.
tutorials
Yellow
here.
dots mark the location
So there's some
of your
new things in
mission
Disney
objectives.
Infinity 2.
You can also use your radar to locate
And this is what the
mission
toy box
givers,
narrator is telling us about at the
and items of
moment.
interest.
So one of the things is the mission guide. You see up there the yellow diamond with the number in it? That's a mission guide. The number tells you the distance to your objective, and obviously the mission guide is showing you which direction. It's kind of like a compass. It's telling you which way to go. In the bottom left of the screen, you can see the radar, and the radar kind of shows you your objectives, threats, enemies, all those kinds of things.
So those two weren't there in Disney Infinity 1?
No. So it really helps you to show kids where to go, how to get around this time.
You haven't found the collector yet? That's not like him to be so elusive.
Okay, stop there, Ollie.
It must be your fault.
Okay, so just above Ollie, he's about to collect an Iron Man crossover coin. Okay, so there are 10 of those in our playset. Once the player has got all 10 of those coins, the Iron Man crossover coins, you'll be able to play as Iron Man in our playset. And likewise, there are 10 crossover coins for Nova. And once you collect all 10 of those, you can play as Nova, and it crosses over into our playset. Ollie, if you hit the start menu a second, we'll show the collectibles on the menu. And go down to crossover coins. So here you can see there's the Iron Man. So it shows you the progress, how many you've collected so far.
Still got 10 to collect.
Still got 10 to collect. They're very easy to collect, yeah. We've deliberately made it. It's not too hard.
So to do that, you'd also need to own the Iron Man toy figure as well.
You have Iron Man because he's in the starter pack.
Right.
Yeah, he comes with Avengers, comes with the Disney Infinity 2 starter pack.
And does Nova come with that starter pack too?
No, Nova comes with Spider-Man. Is he? I can't remember if he's in a Nova. Is he in a Spider-Man starter pack? I can't remember. We might have to check that for you.
Yeah, we can check it up.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but Nova comes with Spider-Man. So he's part of the Spider-Man set. Okay, go for it, Ollie. Pick up.
Found a crossover coin. Collect them all to allow this crossover character to enter this playset and unlock exclusive missions.
So that's a big step forward, isn't it? That's something which fans wanted in the first game, to cross franchises now they can.
Absolutely, and I think the big thing, you get loads more content here as well, because Iron Man has lots and lots of new missions in our playset, specifically for Iron Man and Nova, likewise. So it unlocks a lot more content in our game.
Welcome.
Collector, here. Take it already.
Oh, this is...
An Infinity Stone. Yeah, no big deal.
This explains the necrocraft. I'm guessing Ronan is not happy with you.
Understatement.
Oh, I'm more than happy to relieve your burden. I'll find a safe place in my collection for this beauty.
Guardians, I need your help. Thanks to your little stunt, nowhere is under full-fledged attack.
I am Groot.
Yeah, if those Sakarans overrun nowhere, it's Sayonara Infinity Stone.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, so that's first mission complete. Ollie's now going to show you. Ollie's going to show you some of the pickups we have here. So first one, there you collect that. So this has unlocked a vehicle that you can drive around. It's not unlocked the vehicle for use in a toy box, but it's also unlocked that vehicle now for use in our playset. We have lots and lots of vehicles in the Guardians of the Galaxy playset for the player to play on. We'll show those.
Nice.
Ollie's now going to go up to the skill tree there. So you go into that. This is called the skill tree. It's a big new thing for Disney Infinity 2.
This is the skill tree. As your characters level up, you'll receive upgrade points that can be spent here to strengthen and improve your characters. After you purchase an upgrade, the adjacent upgrades will become available.
So as you play through the game, you collect experience from orange capsules and from killing enemies. From defeating enemies. This is the
Putting enemies to sleep.
That's right. This is so with this skill tree. As you get skill points, you spend them. It's like an economy, if you like. You spend them, and you can boost and increase the abilities of your characters. And it means that and you take different paths through that skill tree. So my Star-Lord can be different from your Star-Lord. And this is the big new thing for Disney Infinity 2.
And each figure will only have 20 skill points. Is that right?
No. There's a lot more. Each character can be leveled up to 20 levels.
Yeah.
But there are lots and lots of skill points that you earn. So as Ollie shows you, so for example, the move that he's looking at there, that has a special move meter upgrade. That costs 3 skill points.
Yeah.
Every time you level up, you'll be given you get given more and more skill points to spend. Okay, and we'll kind of show you that as we go through.
Yeah, so I was going back to front. So the characters have 20 levels, which means you're going to have to make a choice over which of these you want. You can't get all of them on a single character.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So one person's Star-Lord will be different, even if they're fully leveled up, because of the choices they've made.
Yes. Yeah.
And do you have a favourite upgrade here? You want to show us?
Yeah, so the really good upgrades are kind of marked, if you like, with these yellow reefs. Let's see, Ollie's pointing to them now. So that really increases the jump height for Star-Lord with his rocket boots. But you can see, so the price to get that one was, if you go back up to it, Ollie, so the price to get that one is 5 skill points, but you have to go along the path. So if Ollie shows you the path you'd have to take to get that one, yeah? So from Star-Lord there, you'd need you'd need to spend 1 on a health boost, then you'd have to spend 1 skill point on Run for Your Lives, and then you'd need to spend 2 skill points on Helping Hand, and then finally you'd be able to, with 5 skill points, you'd be able to get the level 2 jump ability.
And do you think you'd get enough skill points to fully level up in one playthrough of the playset, or do you think you'd need multiple run-throughs to do that?
You need multiple run-throughs, you need to use Toy Box. Yeah, it takes, there's a lot of gameplay value here. It takes a lot of time. You need to put a lot of time and effort into levelling up and increasing the skills of your characters.
And if you've upgraded one and you made a mistake and didn't want it, is there a way to undo that?
No, there isn't. No. So once you've spent your skill points, you've spent them. Oh, there is. Yeah.
Can I ask that question again?
Yeah.
So there is, but it's limited.
Yeah, Ollie could explain that one a bit better.
So Ollie, say I've just upgraded, I've bought the health upgrade, and I was like, I didn't want to do that because I've looked ahead in the tree, I want to change it. Can I do that?
So essentially there's 2 points during your character progression where you can opt to use one of these respenders to make it so that you can reset your character and respend all your skill points. But as it says on screen there, use it wisely, because once you've done that, it will be permanently used for that character progression.
Yeah, so you get all the points back and you can make those choices again, but you only got a limited number. 2 times you can do that. It's nice though, so it's not, if you did make a mistake you could. But I presume when you're upgrading you get a confirmation that says, do you really want to upgrade, and then you have to click OK.
Yeah, that's right. So Ollie, if you exit out now, so Ollie will show you how to get some XP. So these are the orange capsules, orange sparks will give you more experience. The more experience you get, you can see the bar on the top left corner for Star-Lord. You'll see that goes up as he collects the orange sparks. Up it goes, and then eventually his character levels up. And when he levels up, that's when you get skill points.
And can you spend those skill points mid-game, or do you have to come back to areas like this to spend them?
You can spend them whenever you want, and we'll show that. We'll show that in a moment. We also have the jump points. Do you want to quickly show the jump point back there? So these kind of new. We've placed these around the levels.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just quite good for jumping around against different places. Okay, so there's the Nova crossover coin there. So Ollie will collect the Nova crossover coins. That'll be our first one. Nova's pretty happy with us there.
He's looking forward to getting on the Guardians of the Galaxy action.
That's right. Okay, so now Ollie's going to go into our first real battle.
Your little stunt is making Nova a prime target for Sakaran attack. I'm locking down all doors until the space station is safe. Sakaran troops are deploying drop pods on the docking platform. Destroy them before they find and deactivate the shield.
So that was Cosmo, is that right? Giving us some mission directions?
Yeah, so Cosmo, he's a Russian cosmonaut telepathic dog. He's the head of security of Nowhere. He's pretty angry with you because you've brought Ronan and all of his Sakarans into Nowhere. So he's basically had to lock down the space station whilst you try to dispose of the threat.
And it's a character who doesn't appear in the film, but from the comics.
Exactly right. Yeah, he's in the comics. He's not in the film, as we're aware, but he features very, very heavily in the comics. Comic book fans will definitely recognise him. So there you saw Ollie just levelled up then. So if Ollie now goes to his skill tree, so Star-Lord was levelled up back there. So he got 1 skill point that he can now spend. So Ollie's going to choose where to spend it. So this is going to increase. There you go, you get confirmation. this is going to increase Star-Lord, so he can now shoot with 2 guns. Like that.
Tomb Raider style.
Absolutely, yeah. So these guys here, they're called Sakarans. They're Ronan's henchmen.
Problem with invading drop pods. Perhaps you are not up to this task.
Do you develop all different versions of the toy box here in the studio in terms of all the formats?
No. So we just developed the Guardians of the Galaxy playset here at Gobo, but there are a number of features that we've deliberately built into Guardians of the Galaxy that feed back into the toy box. The toy box is developed by Avalanche Software over in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I meant in terms of like this playset, I should say, say for 360 or Xbox One or Wii U. Is that all here?
So we tend to lead. I mean, we're playing the Xbox 360 version here, which is what we tend to lead on. But yeah, we're working on sort of all platforms on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, PlayStation.
The quicker you destroy them, the less damage they'll do.
So actually, Ollie, do you just want to look out over? So just to show you the scale here, yeah, of nowhere. Ollie is currently looking out of. If he looks around, yeah, Ollie is looking out of the eye socket of a giant celestial robot head, yeah, which is Nowhere Space Station. So we are. Our playset basically is inside of the eyeball.
Wow.
It shows you the scale of this giant robot head. It's absolutely massive. Out there you can see Ronan has parked his spaceship called the Dark Aster. He's parked that. Literally, he's parked his tanks on the lawn.
It's not the thing to do, apparently.
So there's this huge battle going off. You know, Nowhere versus Ronan and the Dark Aster. You've brought this trouble. You've brought this trouble here, yeah. Cosmo's not happy with you at all. You really have caused a problem here. And you have to figure out how to get Ronan, how to defeat Ronan and get him to go away.
And what stage of the game is this we're looking at?
In terms of development?
No, sorry, in terms of how far in? Are we at the beginning of the story here?
Oh yeah, we're very much at the beginning of the story. So if you're just trying to do a story playthrough, mainline playthrough, we've got about 3 to 4 hours worth of gameplay. If you're trying to 100% everything and to do everything, then more like 6 to 7 hours of gameplay.
It'll take me much longer than that.
Okay, so Ollie is now going to show so we've got rid of turrets. Yeah, we show the vehicles. So he's just picked up another vehicle piece here. So first of all, he's going to show you a mining pod. So we have a bunch of vehicles in the Guardians of the Galaxy playset that you can unlock, and the great thing is you can drive them around. All of these feed back into the toy box as well. So as soon as you've unlocked them in our playset, you can also then populate them in your toy boxes.
Is that a single-person vehicle or multiple people?
So this one is a single-person vehicle. What we can now do, would you like to see a 2-player vehicle?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so to do that I am going to need to quickly pop on a 2-player. So I'm just going to drop in to 2-player here just quickly. Okay, so we have a split screen 2-player. And Ollie... This is Drax, we'll show you Drax later. One of the new things, by the way, in Disney Infinity 2, see the player 1 and 2, they can see, you see the player 1, he's got a 1 over his head. So if you get lost, one of the complaints of Disney Infinity 1 in split screen is that the players can get lost from each other. Now you can easily find each other. So Ollie's going to create a 2-player vehicle, and we're both going to get in it. Do you want a driving seat, Ollie? I'll take the passenger seat.
You got a shotgun?
I'll take the passenger seat, and Ollie can drive us both around. This is great fun. But even more fun, Ollie's going to do something to me in a minute. Let him just drive around. So Ollie is going to eject me.
Oh, that's what I've won friendly. Out into space as well.
So that's right. So that's an ejector seat, and Ollie can eject himself there as well. So basically the vehicles have ejector seats in there, which are great fun, especially in 2-player. You have lots and lots of fun together with them.
My sons will love that, or hate that. I'm not sure which.
I think
depends who's driving.
Ejecting Dad with the ejector seat is a favourite pastime of children. Believe me. It absolutely doesn't, and you can really Go on, Ollie, find me again.
Just clever decorations. They have troops inside. The quicker you
Yeah, you can send a player
the less damage
a long way. Anyway, okay, so that's a little bit of two-player, a little bit of two-player vehicles. I'm just going to drop back out there so we go back to single-player.
And two-player is just local co-op, isn't it? It's not online. Is that still true for Disney Infinity 2?
That's correct, yeah, it's just local split screen.
But you can play online in the toy box in terms of multiplayer.
Yeah, toy box is online. I think it's 4 players, I believe. So these turrets, you see, once they've got a bead on you, that's it. They can't start shooting. So the idea is they're kind of like stealth. Yeah, the idea is to creep up around them. So Ollie's going to get some more experience here. And now this thing here in front of him, see, so that is called a bonus box. There are lots of different kinds of bonus boxes. This particular one is a tech type. Okay, so there are 20 of these tech types mapped. So if Ollie picks that up, so he's got one of 20 tech types, and this unlocks concept art. Okay, so the more of these you collect, you unlock concept art, and then through the front end menu for Disney Infinity 2, you can look at all the concept art as much as you've unlocked, so you can see how our concept team created, the early visuals when we started displacing it.
And that's your original concept art that's created here in the studio?
Absolutely, yes, by our concept team. Yeah, they're really proud to see their concept art in the game. So Ollie's going to do it for battling with Sakarans here. He might even level himself up if we're lucky.
It's nearly done. Don't stop now.
Do you get the same amount of orange level up experience regardless of how you kill enemies, or is there a way to get more?
No, it's the same amount each time. Yes, there's a very, very fixed economy in Disney Infinity. Remember though, you can take your characters into a toy box and you can earn XP in the toy box.
Just spawn loads and loads of enemies and just take them out.
Exactly, and we saw kids doing that in Infinity 1, and why not, right? And you can do that in Infinity 2 and then bring your characters back into your playsets.
Bit of lateral thinking, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we've been amazed at some of the tricks we've seen kids up to, but it's great. It's exactly what we want to see. So you've levelled up, Ollie. Do you want to go into your skill tree?
So what's it going to be? You've got quite more choice now.
Do you want to do special move, Ollie? Unlock. So this is a Star-Lord special move. Ollie's going to spend 2 skill points on this. Star-Lord, because he's a tech type character, he can now deploy a special Star-Lord turret. So Ollie's just going to throw down his turret there.
Readout show there's still a problem with invading Drax.
Okay, we'll show you the turret a little bit.
To this task.
Try that again?
Okay, try again, Ollie. Go on.
Yeah.
Chuck another turret out to Ollie. There we go. And the turret makes it easy.
Wow, quick work.
Destroys the enemy, yeah. So the way these special moves work, in the top left corner you see there's a purple bar on the HUD. Okay, as you collect purple sparks and purple capsules, that increases your special ability. When your special ability bar is fully loaded, then you can fire off your special move. So in Star-Lord's case, he has this turret. Later on we'll see the other characters, each of them have a very special move. So this is the Toy Box narrator, he's just telling you about the mission log. You remember that from Disney Infinity 1. One of the cool things in Disney Infinity 2 is, do you want to go to the mission log, Ollie? So one of the cool things in Disney Infinity 2, we have the mission log, which you probably recognise. Obviously, we changed graphically, but we have available missions. So we've already moved on to available missions. Of course, there are none at the moment. So available missions basically shows you where you can go and get more missions. Which we didn't have in Infinity 1. So it's a great way for kids to be able to find out where there are more missions. I'm going to go to the available missions on the mission log. Then I can go off and find. It guides you to where those mission givers are to give you those missions. Okay, carry on. So here Ollie's picking up a fuel cell. It's kind of like a puzzle here. And so we teach children you can use the fuel cell and that will remove those obstructions. You can also use fuel cells as bombs. It's a great way of taking out the Sakarans.
Multiple purposes. Nice.
Yeah, multiple purposes,
I can't see like an energy bar or like how damaged our character is. Is that recorded somewhere?
Yeah, so just at the bottom there's a green
yeah.
bar, just at the bottom below Star-Lord, so that shows his current health. One of the things you can upgrade in your skill tree, you can get yourself more and more health bars. You can have a longer health bar, give your character more health so you can survive longer. So, actually, just want to pause a second, Ollie. So one of the new concepts in Disney Infinity 2, which wasn't in Disney Infinity 1, is that the character can be defeated. And then whenever you're defeated, whenever you're depleted of energy, your health, you have a choice. You can either go back to the last checkpoint that you managed to reach, yeah, or if you want to continue play, then you take your existing IGP off. He's defeated, so you need time to recuperate, and then you put another toy onto the reader, and you can carry on. Playing with that character with full health.
And how long would the timeout take for the toy to come back if you just wanted to wait?
So I think it's a couple of minutes. Time it. Yeah. Okay, John.
So that sort of adds a little bit more meaning in terms of when you're like, rather than just carrying on. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. It adds more strategy. You kind of think about which toys are currently defeated or not defeated, and how you use them.
Then watch out for the big boom.
We've got a boss here, have we?
Yeah, so this is a Sakaran ship which is causing a little bit of an obstruction. So Ollie's going to try and hit him with a fuel cell, which he managed to do. You can see his health, the health of the Sakaran ship at the top of the screen. There's a green bar. Ollie's managed to do some damage to it.
The fuel cell.
He's getting really close there.
It's the only way.
One more? Do you think one more or two?
I think one more might just about do it, unless Ollie gets hit by this lightning. Run! Ouch.
Good work.
So one of our things for this playset, Marvel talk about cosmic often. This is a cosmic property, Guardians of the Galaxy. So we wanted these big cosmic moments, like you just saw the Sakaran ship there, and we have lots and lots of those. This is also showing now that Cosmo's unlocked this section because you've cleared its Sakarans.
That win, ladies and gents, was
Cosmo's unlocked this part of nowhere, and you'll see that it's just revealed that the docks area that you're in, that there's an under-docks area that you can go to where there's some hidden things. And it's also showing now the challenges that have been unlocked in this area that you can do. You'll remember challenges from Disney Infinity 1. It's where you can score bronze, silver, gold in challenges, and they're all two-player as well. Actually, while I'm just mentioning two-player, so we should say the starter pack there for Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know if you remember in Disney Infinity 1, one of the complaints, if you like, was that to be able to play two-player, you had to buy extra toys. You can play two-player straight out of the box with the starter pack. You don't have to buy any more Guardians of the Galaxy toys if you don't want to, and you'll still be able to play two-player.
And that's true for obviously the Avengers starter pack and Spider-Man as well, because the franchises are separate.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we listened to reviews for Disney Infinity 1 and made sure we fixed that for Disney Infinity 2.0. So in here, Ollie can pick up another vehicle, the jump pad just to the left of him. There's a vehicle there. And there we go. So that's kind of like a space bike. And we have these pipe climbs.
Please, I need your help.
Okay, so Ollie's going to now start this mission.
So you get that's the end of part 1 of our Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to be back with more of this level, but not only that, we're going to look at each and every character fully leveled up, absolutely maxed out, so they have each and every power. We're going to be looking at Star-Lord, max power. We're going to be looking at Gamora, Groot, Rocket Raccoon and Drax. And then we're going to be back in part 3 to look at a brand new character we've not seen yet in Guardians of the Galaxy.